So we look into the Club Grayskull membership, and then we see a couple forums. An interesting question and topic that came to me, and it was this one right here. It said, how do you collect, or so? And how do you collect? And there's a little poll right there displayed. Not only that, but they showed the images of how they display it. So let's look at it. Total bottom to the top, or so, which is the bottom one. The bottom one is displaying cases of collectibles. I leave it in box at 22, and then dedicated room storage unit 18, 16 display set of diorama is 16, and then the winning one right there, display out of packages, shelves, and or furniture. So yeah, that's the winner right there. They usually display it out of it. So now we look into the sets and how it looks like. So yeah, I just want to show these displays, just to give you guys an idea what you can do at yourself at your own place if you do collect any figurines or so. So just to give you a brief idea, I'm not gonna show the name or anything because I don't want the person to be bothered, but we can share these ideas though. And there we go. And look at that display, all sealed. And then he has a little display right there, which is really nice. That is killer. Nice diorama piece right there. This collector has a couple on the top with Grayskull on the top. It looks like the 2000X castle, with some of these pieces are the Masterverse, I'm guessing. Yeah. Or actually the new Eternia ones mashed up with the Masterverse ones. But it's real nice the way he did it. I like these parts where he we'll put the OG ones and just have them shelved like that. Some in the front in the back, and you use your space wisely like that. So that's a good idea. Maybe this will help somebody get some ideas or so. Look at that. And just the idea, it's very brilliant because he saved all that space, just putting them all in there and easily displayed. Love the idea on this one to put it on the floor and just leave it like that to the corner, to the shelf on that, to the top. But if you have little animals, you know what they like to do? They like to bite and chew on them. So I don't think this would be a great idea for mostly. Unless you have no animals in the house, then it's okay. And we look at the other side of the diorama. Really nice. Like it. Really nice display. Now we're incorporating with a backdrop picture. You can make a nice display with that. And look at that. That is a nice display right there. You don't even have to do nothing. All you just put the back display, one play set, and then the figurines right there, and that's it. Look at that. Easy. Now we look at the other side of the display where Snake Mountain is. And look at that. Even got the customary lava right there. I'm posting all the other figures right there. That is nice. Strider over there. I mean, not Strider. That's Nightmare, basically. And then right over here, the Snake Men trying to take that Snake Mountain layer right there. They come and invade. And a lot of imagination used right there. Another thing you could use is IKEA furniture or the fine china and just store them in there right there as displays. They usually got certain lights on the top or the sides. Right there, you can see the light coming from the top and all source down. Sometimes you don't have to do all that work. Sometimes simplicity is your best method over here. So always keep that in mind. Not all displays need to look all the same. It's what you like. As we look at this, we look at the Heroic Warriors. And that looks really nice. That's not bad. If I was to make a display, I like to make it a mix. Some baddies. Well, he got a little bit of baddies. Yeah. I thought it was all heroics, but no, I could see a couple baddies there. So this one basically for the inbox collector that don't want to open it. And you see, you can just leave it in boxes and then just shuffle them around and look around. Just pose them like that. Now this one, you can see what they did. They took a backdrop of the Filmation pictures and the drawings, and they made it bigger. And by doing that, they added to the background and they put the Filmation figures in the front right there. And then right here, you can see the evil horde in the Filmation version of She-Ra. There's you got Catra, Frosta, and then Hordak, and his two minions right there, Voltex and Mantenna. Well, Voltex wasn't around for many things. I'm pretty sure there was only just one episode, and that was it. Yeah, you don't have your own. You don't have your own Grayskull. No problem. Just make a backdrop picture of it, and then just add your figurines, just like this guy. Look at that. That's pretty creative right there. Look at that. And then we got this one. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And poor Fisto. My goodness. There's Strider. Poor Strider. They killed Strider too. And Blades. I don't know. Damn. Now the creativity on this, it just stands out. Look at this. Recreating that moment when Ular first got the vest and the sword as his power sword. Look at that. That's something. I saw this Snake Mountain. I was pretty impressed with this. Look at this when I just go roll into it. That's the backdrop of the picture. Yeah. And there it is with the lights on. I like this one. This one looked like a library. Oh yeah. Let me see which one library book can I take out. Oh yeah. Very nice setup there. And Eternia right in the front right there. So just really want to share this to give you guys ideas. If you're out of ideas sometimes how to display them, this is one way to do them. Just to help you guys out. I thought this was an interesting topic that they explained, so I figured let me share this with my subs. I think they'll enjoy this. So once again, it's Kirk HT signing out. I hope you get some good ideas from this. And now make your own creation. See what you can make up. You guys have a good one.